Hi my love and lights. Today's video is called How Many Backgrounds Can Jessica Have? No, seriously, this is like numero tres. But anyways, before I start getting rambly bambly, I want to get into today's video because it is Supernatural Sunday. And if I'm looking over here, it's probably because I got some notes for you. Okay, today's video is on the topic of the today's video is on the topic of the phenomenon on the phenomenon of the staircases in the woods. A lot of you may have heard this topic before, mainly from Slapped Ham or Jessii Vee or multitude of different articles on the web. But I've always been intrigued with this topic ever since 2019. It's a long time. So, the phenomenon with the staircases in the woods is extremely eerie. And most people think that it's a modern topic because there was a Redditor who was a part of a search and rescue team who had originally started telling the story. And that's where people started, Googling, searching to find out what these staircases are for. We still don't know. That's why it's a phenomenon. So, I'll get into today's theories at the end of the video. But, let's get started, shall we? I do have a new editing thing, so hopefully I can just edit these things out if I need to. But these staircases are found in the woods, obviously. Deep, deep, deep in the forest. A lot of them, well, originally most of them were found in national parks all around the US. And they could have been, off the beaten path a little bit, maybe 4 miles, or they could have been anywhere from 10 miles to 37 miles off the beaten path. Now, a lot of these staircases are made of brick. A lot of these staircases are made of iron. And see, this is what gets to me. I'm assuming the brick ones are much older, and the iron ones are maybe more modern, but I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, but a lot of these staircases are made of brick, and a lot of them are made of iron, and a lot of them look completely brand new. And some of them look like they're just in the ruins. But some of these staircases go straight up, like a normal staircase would. Some of them are spiral staircases. Now, you may be thinking, maybe there was a house with a spiral staircase around here somewhere. Or maybe there was a building that had some staircases that went up and down. Well, there are no ruins around the vicinity to validate otherwise. Just the staircase and a bunch of flippin' trees and sticks and bugs. Now, when people walk and they find these staircases, they get an extremely eerie and creepy feeling. They start hearing weird noises, not just, cracks of sticks and like the sound of the wind like a normal forest sounds would make, but creepy sounds. and you would get this eerie feeling. It would be almost foreboding, like you're almost being watched. And in a lot of cases, these staircases have been found near gravesites. And I want to get back into the original poster, the original Reddit poster. Don't know if it was a man, don't know if it was a woman, so I'm going to refer to them as they. But they were a part of a search and rescue team. And damn it. They were a part of a search and rescue team, and they would say every fifth trip that they would make out to these woods, they would see a staircase, whether it was made out of brick, whether it was made out of iron. Some of them were actually flipped all the way upside down. Can you picture that? I can't explain it, but maybe you can picture it. But he said every fifth trip into these woods to look for missing persons cases, to look for, paranormal disappearances. It's absolutely crazy. We don't know. We don't know. And I haven't heard of anyone, I haven't read of anyone actually walking up these staircases, but I did watch Jessii Vee's video, and she said one Redditor had actually done so. And as he got to the top ledge, he was walking for a while. You'd think it was maybe 10 steps, yet no. Why do I talk like I'm from Minnesota? I'm from Colorado. Maybe I'm just watching Bobby's World too much. Anyways, Jessii Vee stated that this man had walked all the way up the staircase onto the top ledge, and when he looked down, he saw a dark figure. I don't know if she specifically said it was a dark, cloaked figure, but it was just a dark figure, humanoid figure. What is the word? What is the word? What is it? A silhouette. That's the word. But yeah, that's what he saw when he walked all the way up to the top of one of these staircases. And then he booked it all the way down and they left. And that's all that I have heard. I didn't read anything. This is from Jessii Vee's video, so go and watch her video. Go and watch Slapped Ham's video, because this is the sources that I got this from. Slapped Ham's article is where I got this from. But listen up, sisters. Not James Charles. Listen up, brothers and sisters. I'm more of a Andrew TMI. God, I'm so glad I have an editing software now. Okay. I should probably mention that. No, I already mentioned that. I'm trying to do this YouTube thing. I'm really, really trying, as you can see. Anyways, listen to this. As we thought, this story of the staircases in the woods was extremely modern, more and more people have been flying in these stories from Norway, from the Philippines, from Portugal. Here, there are sightings of these staircases, so it's not just these national parks in the US. And they are creepy. I mean, you can just Google staircases in the woods and look at a few of them. They are flippin' creepy. But there are some famous ones as well. The Spanish staircase in Rome, the Loreto in Santa Fe, and this is from a source, excuse me, my phone just went off. Not important. Not important as you know. But this source came from what was it? HistoryMysteries.com. Slapped ham, I got all of that other stuff from. But what I'm about to say now is from HistoryMysteries.com. So the Spanish staircase, the Loreto and Santa Fe, the staircases that led up to nothing in the Sarah Winchester house. You know the Winchester house. The Winchester. Why am I saying it like I don't know what I'm talking about? Because I do. Sarah Winchester is an ancestor of the Winchester guns people. That's their name, Winchester. They're the Winchesters, and they made those guns. And when she moved into this inherited mansion, she started, you know what? Maybe this should be a different video. She started getting all spooky spooks, and she didn't want them to find her, so she kept building 24 hours a day, 24/7. And staircases that go up, doorways that go down all the way around. And I even thought, this is one of my theories, that Jack the Ripper probably even had some of these creepy, sinister staircases in his flippin' creepy mansion, his hacker mansion, you know what I'm talking about. But a lot of more recent stories have been flying in, like I said, from Portugal, the Philippines, Norway, and there's all sorts of famous staircases anyways. But I'm going to get better at telling stories. Like I said, it is Supernatural Sunday. It is also Super Bowl Sunday. And I'm here with you. That's how special you are. And it's only 11:50 in Colorado right now. So I'll watch Super Bowl later. We're going to eat some tacos. We're probably going to have some potato skins and watch some football. Maybe watch the Puppy Bowl. Is that today? I didn't even know that was a thing until recently. Is it today? I don't know. We're going to find out. But like, comment, and subscribe if you liked today's topic. If you have anything else that you would like to say about the phenomenon of the staircases in the woods, please let me know down below. I will link every source that I had down in the description. And farewell, my lovely, 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 lovely light. Bye.